Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of West News on this Friday, September 25th of 2015. To start things off, let's check out what's been going on. 7th and 8th grade volleyball traveled to Tri-North on Monday. The 7th graders lost in 3 games, 25-22, 25-23, and 11-15. Patience Walker and Macy Staley had a great night serving. Kenner Nunn had a great night hitting. Savannah Baugh and Phoebe Gerard made some great plays at the net, and Mackenzie Curtis and Macy Cromer had a great night passing. Coach Britton said the team played well for most of the game, but missed serves and communication errors at key points were costly. She also said the girls fought until the end, but ultimately came up short. The 8th graders won in 2 games, 25-18 and 25-15. Marlena Kemp and Jersey Tannehill had a great night serving. Paige Dorsett and Maya Chandler had a great night hitting. Bridget Balsarac made some great plays at the net. And Sydney Wolf, Lauren Knox, and Jersey Tannehill played great defense. Coach Britton said everyone played very well, and serving and defense really helped seal the victory. Cross country traveled to Mooresville Christian Academy to compete in a 5-way meet on Monday, and Coach Crismore said both girls and boys teams ran very well. Top finishers for the girls were Katie Reeves in 2nd and Jessie Miller in 9th. Top finishers for the boys were Carson Heath in 1st with a new course record and Caden Routenkrantz in 7th. Also on Monday, boys golf was defeated by Our Lady of Greenwood by a score of 155-200 at Dyes Walk Golf Course. Individual scores were Zane Spangler with 44, Adler Duncan with 50, Joey Strimming with 52, Sam Hickson with 54, Weston Hauk with 54, and Andrew Monsell with 62. And tennis was on the road at Decatur Central. The girls team won all 5 matches. Maggie Vway, Kaylee Gregory, and Sydney Smith were winners in their singles matches, and Danielle Whitney, Morgan Payne, Erica Hedrick, and Olivia Osler were winners in doubles play. The boys team was defeated in all 5 matches, but played very competitively according to Coach Conklin. Augie Beck won his match at number 3 singles. On Tuesday, the 8th grade football A team defeated Jackson Creek on their turf with a final score of 52-14. Brandon Dodson had 10 rushing attempts for 146 yards and brought in 3 touchdowns. Billy Bias had 4 rushing attempts for 66 yards with 2 touchdowns. Andy Myers had 6 rushing attempts for 73 yards with 1 touchdown, and Matt Thomas had 4 receptions with a touchdown. And Billy Bias, Andy Myers, Jacob Burkett, and William Carter ran in a handful of extra points. Xavier Tinnitus completed 7 of 9 for 127 yards with 1 touchdown, and Brandon Dodson completed 1 of 1 for 47 yards. On defense, Jacob Burkett brought in 5 solo and 5 assisted tackles while garnering an interception. Andy Myers had 5 solo and 2 assisted tackles. Matt Thomas had 2 big pass deflections, and Billy Bias had 1 solo and 4 assisted tackles with 1 interception. The hits of the game go to Jacob Burkett and the entire offensive line, made up of Jackson Klusner, Noah Mackin, Andrew Baugh, Sam Doyle, Isaac Whitaker, and Brandon Dow. The B team battled Owen Valley at their house and lost with a score of 0-12. 7th and 8th grade volleyball battled Decatur Central on Tuesday. The 7th graders won in 2 games, 25-11 and 25-11, boosting their record to 7-5 on the season. Mackenzie Curtis, Patience Walker, Macy Staley, and Shelby Huff had a great night serving, and Emily Jones and Millie Foley played great at the net. The 8th graders lost in 2 games, 20-25 and 16-25, making their record 9-3 on the season. Lauren Knox and Paige Dorsett had a great night serving, and Mackenzie Aliff, Marlena Kemp, Maya Chandler, and Samantha Croy had some great plays at the net. Also in action this week was tennis, who hosted Plainfield at Martinsville High School. Golf battled Greenwood on the links at the Legends Golf Course, and 7th grade football hosted Greenwood at Ciderwoods Field, and the 8th graders traveled to Greenwood. And now here's what's coming up at West Middle. The Junior Mid-State Conference Golf Tournament gets underway this afternoon with the boys heading to Hickory Stick Golf Course and the girls hosting at Foxcliff. Both meets are set to begin at 4:30. Tennis will compete in the Decatur Invitational at Decatur Central tomorrow morning starting at 9 o'clock. Tennis will be back in action on Monday night when they'll head to Brown County Junior High starting at 4:30. Also on Monday, 7th and 8th grade volleyball will head to Paul Hadley Middle School with a start time of 5:30, and 7th and 8th grade football A teams will head to Columbus Central Middle School. The 7th grade will kick off at 6 o'clock, with the 8th graders following. On Tuesday night, cross country will compete in the Morgan County meet at Paul Hadley starting at 5 o'clock. On Thursday, the first day of October, student council will meet starting at 7 o'clock in Mrs. Allenson's room, and stars will meet that day after school. That night, cross country will compete in the Bedford Invitational at Bedford Junior High starting at 4:45. And 7th and 8th grade volleyball will host Monrovia at Bell East starting at 5:30. On the morning of Friday the 2nd, students will head to the Morgan County Fairgrounds for the Morgan County Career Expo starting at 10:15. On Monday the 5th, Mrs. Shover's choirs will begin their annual fundraiser by selling trash bags. That night, tennis and 7th and 8th grade volleyball will both begin play in the Junior Mid-State Conference Tournament starting at 5:30. Cross country will head to Clark Pleasant Middle School on Wednesday the 7th to compete in the Junior Mid-State Conference meet starting at 5:30. Also that night, Mrs. Shover's choral groups will hold their fall concert in the gym starting at 7 o'clock. And on Thursday the 8th, 7th grade football will head to Decatur Central, and the 8th graders will host Decatur Central, both starting at 5:30.
Dancing on the beat.
West Middle School respect. Others yourself and proper deed. OYP.
Yeah! Respecting others, yeah, it's easy you see. Just look around you, do a good deed. Maybe let them go first and open the door. Surprise! A friend you may score. Please do understand me fully. Respect it means don't be a big bully. Respect yourself, say what do I mean? Before you come to school, shower up and clean. It's time to show the world that you care. Wearing proper clothes and always brush your hair. So watch what you say, cause cussing ain't cool.
Potty mouth, no it's not for school.
Treat your property like it's gold. Take care of things whether young or if old. Keep your hands off of other people's stuff. Be kind to your book and don't be rough. Taking care of things, yeah, this is the way. Because if you don't, a fine you may pay. Respect. Do you hear what I'm saying? Respect. OYP is not playing. Respect. Did you hear what I said? Respect. Get OYP in your head. Respecting others means teachers like me. Show up for class on time and don't be tardy. If you want to speak in class, just lift up your hand. This is how it's done, I hope you understand. So give up some respect and get it in return. When we all work together, we all can learn. Respect. Do you hear what I'm saying? Respect. OYP is not playing. Respect. Did you hear what I said? Respect. Get OYP in your head.
West Middle School respect. Others yourself and proper deed. OYP.
Yeah!
And that's all from me. Don't forget you can follow West Middle on Twitter at WestArtyPride. And you can see this episode as well as previous episodes and other videos at youtube.com/WestMiddleNews. And while you're there, you might as well subscribe to our channel. And as always, if you have any ideas, suggestions, or announcements for West News, let me know. Hey, I'm Mr. Smith. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday and an even greater weekend.